Today in Canada, thought we'd take a quick look at this fish tank. It's got swordtails and guppies. And this grass, live grass, that makes these beautiful little white flowers. Just delicate little flowers. So yeah, I got outdoor guppies and swordtails. They're in the tank. It's really not much different than a pond. You keep it heated. There's a heater right there, and it's warm enough. It's not winter, so they do okay over there. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at everything in the garden. I have 2 lilies blooming on the pond. Oh, stupid grasshopper landed in my hair. Oh, anyway, that little sunblock down there does do a lot of sun blocking. Those fish are down there trying to eat stuff in the corner. Look at them gorging on something. But it does offer shade underneath. Right now the shade is way underneath, but like in the earlier morning it shades pretty much the whole bottom of the pond. And the fish will go down there. I'm trying to grow the duckweed on top, because this is an all day, everyday sun until winter. Then it's all day, everyday shade in the winter. And this is that beautiful sweet summer love clematis with the purple blossoms everywhere. It smells sweet. It's performing well. And there's another bulb coming. Right about, where is it there? A new bulb. And the yellow flower across the pond. It holds its flower well above the water surface. We'll go zoom in and take a closer look. This year I just did a mismatch ragtag little flowers, and just to see what would happen. And that's what happened. But I can change these annuals every year. I like to change it up. But yeah, look at this beautiful yellow lily. The water flower is actually well above the surface of the waters, like down here. It's just a beautiful little yellow flower. And this one's gonna flower. It has a bulb coming. This one has a flower on the surface. This one has a bulb on the surface, and that one's flowering. That side there, those lilies are all the same kind. These 3 lilies are 3 different lilies. That'll be, that's yellow, pink, and pink, but those 2 pink are different as well. They're not the same. And my celery's growing really nice there. It's like a beautiful, healthy bunch. This is the overflow. When the rain comes, it overflows down here. And then I save buckets and stuff in the corner of water. I can catch buckets for the flowers. Buckets of water. And here's some old stuff from Daryl's farm. We still have to fix this part. We have to go further, and then there's going to be a nice little gate, but this is what we've done. And I don't know, I just like all that old stuff hanging there, and it's kind of like a deterrent for people crawling on top. It might get poked, but I don't see anyone crawling. This one is this way. But it's still a deterrent, but whatever. I just thought it was interesting, all this old stuff. This is old leather from probably some horse or something. And there's some more old stuff on the fence. And this probably, I'm not sure, is probably hitch up maybe a team of horses. I don't know. I never owned a horse, so I really don't know. I'm just guessing. But I know it has to do with horses or that stuff. Or yeah, for riding horses. But the big koi are doing good. I got the boat there sailing all the time. I got it on a string so he doesn't go too far, but he floats well there. Yes, and the water is warmer. Well, it's not cold, but you know what, you could probably swim in it. It's quite nice because there's so much sun here. The bridge does provide shade here too. There's shade, an element of shade they can go into. But yeah, everybody's doing good down there. And oh yeah, the rush made a nice little group of rushes, and I'm hoping it'll just spread and get really big there. It is bigger than it was last year. It's like twice as thick, but I want it huge. I don't know why I like rushes so much. And this is a sweet flag, of course, clematis. You can crush the leaves and put it in an incense burner. It's a sweet flag. And there's lots of babies in here. Baby goldfish everywhere. I don't know if you can see them darting back and forth. There's got to be a dozen babies in there. Oh yeah, and the spiders snips are doing so well that they're making babies. They're making babies everywhere, like here, that's from the spider. And then this here is going to be baby spiders from the spider. They're making offshoots, so they're really going to start bushing out. And I have some here. Oh, there's a weed growing right here. There's spiders, but the spiders on this side in the shade are doing better. In the bucket there, you can see there's a wet spot there, so in some sand, and I just planted it in there. And then I usually put the hyacinths, the ones they're spawned on, in there, and the babies hatch. Yeah. And my lilies are blooming nice, the other lilies as well. And I just got a ragtag of different flowers. No rhythm or rhyme. I just plant it and see what happens. But yeah, I like, well actually I did this the same as last year because I like that blue stuff there with the odd pansy and the, well I think I have a, is that a white lobelia? I'm not sure. Or, I think it's a lobelia, but yeah, it softens the edge up here. And I have this chair, there's two chairs. I can sit in front of the pond and put my feet up here and feed them. But right now they're all hiding, I think, under the shade there. There's a bunch of them. So it's kind of nice just to have that little bit of shade, I think. I'm going swimming right away, and there'll be no shade at the pool for me. But I love to swim. So yeah, that's today. And I'm going swimming in Canada. Thanks for watching.